right, we are back. Tuesday. Tuesday. I don't even know what day it is. It's a great start of the week, right? No idea what day it is. Just a grey mush of days going by and time flying and panic hitting and there's no escaping. Happy to say I started putting together my lecture, which is great. My talk at TAD, the art department. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a good one. It's going to be, I think, a little bit different. It's not going to be so much show and tell. I don't really like show and tell ones. It's going to be more about telling than showing, I guess. Hey, Weeping Jay, how's it going? What's up? How are you? I hope everything is fine. So I'm open for suggestions. Anything. I think my what I want to do with today is where let's do a character centric warm up theme topic. But anything that is a character, you know, like wizard, ninja, soldier, whatever you can come up with, but as long as it's human-ish. The idea of what I want to do, I think my microphone is kind of a bit too high maybe. The idea what I want to do is take yesterday's warm-up anatomy studies and whatever topic you suggest, I will try to find one and then use it as a base, you know, so that we're using the sketch. So we're going to try to take it one step further, just so that whatever we've done in the warm-up, you know, is not wasted, so we can see how to take something like anatomy study warm-up sketch to another degree. I think that could be fun, and that's what I kind of had in mind of what we should be doing today. So any character-centric topic would be appreciated, and then we'll try to use one of the poses, and we do that. Victorian Rogue, all right, that works. Hey, visual assets, what's up? Fight Milk, good morning. Good morning. So, if you missed it, the idea is let's do a character-centric topic. Whatever you want, it doesn't matter. I'll try to find a pose from yesterday's warm-up that would fit, at least as a start, and then we develop one of those, and we'll see where that goes. Hey, Silverax, how's it going? Dr. Sheldon, what's up? And for those who missed yesterday, I streamed extra at night. I finished one of the warm-ups, the Executioner from before, and also this one, which was Devil? Or something about a deal. I don't really remember, but it was something. But anyways, I painted it, and you can catch the VOD at least for a week, I think. Then it disappears. Hey, Zelin. So again, I reiterate. Let's do a character-centric suggestion today, please. Anything a humanoid can be. It could even be some weird, you know, like an alien infestation or whatever. I'll just try. The idea is I'll try to use one of yesterday's warm-ups as a base for whatever topic you guys decide. So I'm gonna, whatever topic it is, I'm gonna force it into a human shape. All right, so we got topic 1 being Victorian Rogue. Number 2, the Ascendant. 3, Technodruid, infested Technodruid. Hulking Brawler, Tree Belly Dancer. All right, I think we got 5. Let's we can start the dice roll, I would say. Is that showing? It's showing over there. You crazy, Chrome. You crazy. Oh yeah, that's right, because of reference. Clever guy. All right. Let's throw the dice. And it's number 2. Number 2 being The Ascendant by Fight Milk. All right. Interesting. The Ascendant by Fight Milk. Yeah! Macro Aggressor. Oh, yeah, could be interesting. Hey, Kirill, how's it going? Third line to the left. Third line to the left. That one. You rigged the dice, for sure. All right, so let's start the timer and start thinking. So the Ascendant. I wonder which one. That could be, I mean, the Ascendant. Interesting. I mean, we could use that one, and it could put it in a throne of sorts. Yeah, let's do that. There the warm-up is. Beautiful. It's happening. Absolutely. I mean, I'm gonna change the pose. I'm not gonna have the arms up like that because it was weird even in the reference. But why not use it, right? Hey, Silorax. Right, I already said Silorax. Anyways, it's all good. So let's give like the Ascendant, right? As like a higher being has risen. Let's give it. Maybe let's try. Yeah, I don't know. In my mind is constantly. You pair anew. Yeah, my mind is constantly going. Destiny, and I'm constantly kind of pushing back against it and going like, no, brain, we're not gonna do Destiny, but I think we are. The gesture is ascending to a proper image. Getting Shadow Keep. That's the update, right? I think I have it. It is one of the perks of working with Bungie. I think I even have some items I designed and help design in Shadowkeep. So there. I know it's called Shadowkeep because I worked on it. Visual assets, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I can't say what I've done, obviously. It's not signed off yet or announced in that sense. But the studio, we've been doing like stuff for the expansion. I almost said what we were doing. But in the past, we've done armor designs, weapon designs, and things like that. More of like gear sets, you know. More than anything. But yeah, it's fun. Fun to have contributed to the Destiny legacy. Hey, Captain Pulse, how's it going? Oh, the wolf pack. How's the mini wolf? How's the what's called? What should you say? Wolf pup. Tiny wolf pack. Yeah. Fight milk. You wish you could do? Well, nothing stops you from trying. Get them skills. That's step one. Step one, get good. Step two, work up towards business relations. No, but in a lot of these things, it's really hard to get into the inner circle as a freelancer unless you get really undeniable in terms of skill. But a lot of these bigger studios, there is a lot of process involved in terms of freelancing. Usually, if you want a long-standing contract or continuation with a bigger studio, as a studio, you really need to kind of work yourself into the trusted few in terms of who's allowed to contribute as a freelancer. But as a standalone freelancer, as a private person, you don't have that issue because it's going to be contract by contract, so they don't need that kind of obligation, so they can cut you as well as keep feeding you. But if you're a vendor with them, it's a completely different thing, and it's harder to get in there. But when you do get in there, you get handed a lot of work because the fact that you are like in the family. Balibanator. If you type apostrophe ref, you will get URL for the website, and in there you have the option of nude or clothed, and due to Twitch I had to have a clothed option only, but yeah, this is there. We're going to use it for many weeks. Every Monday we're going to do anatomy studies. Hey Nareda, welcome back. Glad to have you back, and congratulations again to the engagement. Whoop whoop. Soon the picket fence, the 2.5 children, the Volvo, the 3-bedroom house, everything. Nareda. How about those scare tactics? I don't remember where I heard this, but a common idea I keep hearing is how hard it is to get in compared to working as an artist. Um, yeah, take as an example Wizards of the Coast, um, like Jesper Acing and Evan. Evan Amundsen have always wanted, right? And uh, only when he started working with Jesper Acing, he got a foot in the door to start working for them. And the way Wizard is that it's a word recommendation only, more or less, and someone on the inside have to vouch for you and um, say, like this person, Fight Milk, he's a great artist. I recommend him, and only then you have a chance to start working for them. Supposedly, doesn't matter really how good you are unless someone vouches for you. You have zero chance to get in, unless you are like Craig Mullins, obviously. Fight Milk, yeah. I mean, it is very common that a lot of places have that. You know, only word by mouth type thing. And there's a lot of studios who is that way. You know, especially studios that have lots of people sending their work into. Like a very popular studio. They don't have a problem of will there be anyone applying. They have the problem of there's too many applying. Zeolin, yeah, was a smoother ride. I think both are pretty devastating. Zeolin, the worst part about figure drawing is no matter how many tens of thousands of pictures of human the website has, after a while you think you've seen them all. Yeah, there's a lot of I mean, they're repeating, especially if you start and stop the slideshows because it's randomized. You usually see like they repeat. I just realized I messed up with the third point perspective here. Zerin. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like I said, as a freelancer, standalone freelancer, it is easier to get a contract, like landing a gig with your uh, dream studio, right? There is some exceptions, like wizards that are a bit harder to get into, but overall, um, I think tone, most of everything matters if you want to get in, um, and also obviously a connection with someone there that can vouch for you or can go to the art director and say, hey, listen, I got a friend, is really really cool person, you really want to, I'm, if you need someone, I'm recommending you look into that person, that artist. Yeah, I mean those on YouTube, Fight Milk and Zealand. Those are, I mean, obviously there's clothed. Why do I have so much problem saying that? Clothed references are less. Obviously, it's easier to have just photograph a nude person than an outfit, and there's going to be a limitation to that. I wish I would have loved to use like a Cafe Croquois, but they are all nude, and I can't do that on Twitch. Nereda, Anna, yeah, I mean Anna's skill level is through the roof. Like I said, when you get undeniable skills, it doesn't, you can circumvene the limitations, right? They all can always make exceptions when you have mad skills. You think I have a chance to get to know people and get into the interested playgrounds in Berlin in October? Lux. Well, I've never been to playground personally before, but if it's at all like any workshop, you will definitely get to know people. If Listen, if you're sitting in a corner and being scared to talk to people, then yes, you're gonna have a hard time meeting people. But as a general rule, when you're at workshops, be uncomfortable in yourself and go and talk to people and say, "Hi, I am so and so. Would you mind showing me your work?" Or, what do you think of the workshop so far? What's your favorite? General small talk, and boom, you're already halfway through, right? And then in terms of business, there's always companies there. There's always art directors for some studio there. As long as you're open and friendly and approachable, you will meet someone and open a business opportunity for sure, depending on your skill level, obviously. But with these kind of events, it's always fruitful. If not like, oh, I got a contract there and then, that's really that hardly ever happens. But the fact that you meet someone and make a connection, and then potentially you're gonna have a contract later on, is way more plausible and way more often. That occurs more often. Zeebs and design. No, what's training? No, I have zero art training. I am self-taught. I mean, I've been to a workshop, like anatomy workshop, um, with Glenn Vilpo, but that's like a 2-day workshop. But I have no classic training or any real fine arts training whatsoever. Lux, if you should take your portfolio with you, I think you can answer that question yourself, but I'll humor you and answer it for you. Yes. You're going to be at an event with hundreds and hundreds of artists, dozens of professionals, seniors, art directors, and they're all there for the same reason, to talk about art and look at art. And you're considering if you should show your art at an art convention with the risk of sounding like a bit of an asshole. Obviously, you have to. There's no question about it. You need to bring your art. Then, if you're a poor student and you don't have money to print your portfolio, put it on your phone or put it on an iPad, or you don't need a printed portfolio nowadays. All you need to do is a smooth, straightforward way of showing your work. And before you head out to the event, organize it, make it look good, a sweet collection of your best work, and that's it. You don't need anything else. Smile. So, Lux, you say you're not good enough. Good enough for what? I mean, you can, if you're scared of showing it, you can show it to someone and say, I'm starting out, but I would really love some pointers and some thoughts on my work. And they will most likely be very happy to take a look and give some recommendations of what you need to improve on. And the general rule is, whenever you ask someone for their opinion, take notes. Because if you don't take notes and you go ask person number 2, you're going to forget what person number 1 said, and then number 5, and then number 8, and you're going to lose all those things. And take notes on what you think is important, what they're saying. And as a person that looks at portfolios, when you see someone taking notes and paying attention, makes you want to give good feedback. Or if I'm going to start talking about like shape theory, and the person is looking like to the next person to show, then it'll be like, okay, nice portfolio, good luck. Yes, sketchbook is good, is better than nothing. But best is obviously a selection of your best work. A sketchbook shows your thought process, but doesn't show your ability to finish something. I mean, it's not the best thing, but it's better than nothing. My first workshop I went to, I only had a sketchbook. But after that workshop, I was like, holy shit, okay, step up my game. VFZA 20. Oh man, where do I start? How I train myself, but being pragmatic, trying to learn everything, not afraid of doing research and Googling and looking up answers and experimenting, reading books, going to workshops, talking to other artists' friends, being critical, being analytical. Obviously, it's the long road. Someone telling you what to do versus you figuring out yourself. You can end up at the same place, but it's not as easy. And I think personally, coming out the other end of the pipe, I would prefer self-taught more than schooled, in terms of creativity, in terms of skills, like physical motor skills, an understanding of technique. Probably traditionally schooled person is probably stronger because they learn the academic way of doing it, whereas a private person, self-taught, you kind of have to figure shit out, which is, there's always gaps in that. I mean, printed or digital doesn't matter really, unless unless you're going for an older studio which uses printed materials more than digital material, like let's say a magazine, you know, who deals with printed work, or wizards, which are traditionally they love traditional media, so they have a affinity for it, right? So if you bring a traditional material painting, they will appreciate it. That the fact that you have will be appreciated, you know. But overall, the game industry is particularly, or they're very digital orientated, and they don't care. All that they care about is the content. Oh, Silverax, thanks for coming. Have a great one. But VFZ, VFZ, it's a really long thing to kind of sit and talk about how I learned. But I've discussed it before about how I, for example, learn at the anatomy, is that as I'm not schooled, I have to figure out myself. So, for example, what I used to do is I draw as much as I could from memory, and then compare the result with references, and then pinpoint where I made mistakes, studied those mistakes, and then drew again from memory, and in that way I will kind of know where okay, I studied shoulders the last time, so next time I drew shoulders from in my memory, I kind of reminded myself about the studies. And then obviously I don't have photographic memory, so I'm going to make mistakes, but the next time I'll double check again, and then again, and then again, and when you do that, you kind of you teach yourself little by little, rather than an avalanche of information that will fluster you. At least me, you know, I had very selected amount of time a day to do these things, as I was self-taught. But overall it worked, I think, pretty okay. Visual artist. My favorite is either like a classic ballpoint pen. I think I have 30 sketchbooks all filled with ballpoint pen, and these lead metal pens. Graph Gear 1000. You can't see. Metal ones. Beautiful. Love the weight of them in the hand. Mechanical, yeah. But ballpoint pen is, I love it. I use it all the time. Some cheap like bullshit ballpoint pen. Doesn't matter. I'm not fancy in that sense. I just use them. I love the way they're dynamic, and you can do all sorts of things with them. I love using them. Hey Tech, what's up? Welcome to the end of the stream. OMG. How's it going? Glad to see you back. Tick, tick, tick. 2 minutes left. Please don't leave you. This is the end, my friend. I kind of liked the idea today to reuse yesterday's warm-up. I kind of liked it. We had the pose already done. I had to adjust it, but you could just focus on details, drawing some stupid armor, talk some shit while doing it. I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. Hey, Ninja Boy Deluxe. What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the last minute of my daily warm-up stream. The topic was the Ascendant. And what we did was, 1 second, I need to just switch off the... What we did was we used yesterday's Study Monday stuff. We used this pose from one of the references. It was a bunch of 30-second sketches, and we drew this one based on that sketch. Captain Boss, you really want to go home and draw? That's a good inspiration right there. Just finished my weekly theme on stream this morning. Oh, do share Ninja Body, Bodylux, Ninja Boy Deluxe. Do share if you are able to. Do share. Oh shit, yeah, they have ghosts. This ghost is gonna be rushed. It's gonna look rushed as well. Oh wow. Graphite. That's pretty that's a good job. That's hardcore doing it traditional. Fight Milk, ready for Shadow Keep? Yeah, it's gonna be cool. The theme was Greek mythology. Cool, cool. You're old, I'm old. You're old, I'm old. That's cool, Tech. Look at that. Cool axe. I like the axe a lot. Back to the moon, yeah. Alright, well, let's find someone to raid and pass the love on to them. Tech. Oh, you silly. You silly. Oh, we're gonna raid so much monsters. Mr. Joe. He's back on. I'm happy to see. right. Thanks everyone for joining in. We're going to raid So Much Monsters. He's a great 3D artist. Fantastic style. Insane skills. Make sure to give him some love. Click his follow button a few times. Give him love. He's a cool guy. Hey Matthias, yeah. At the very end. See you guys tomorrow morning. Have a fantastic day. Good night. Let's do the outro, and after the outro, take you to the raid. So stay tuned. Bye everyone.